down.
All right, I think I give up, and I just ruined one of the nicest boxes in perfumery. We really have to practice unboxing.
Our Kobudo skills are lacking, guys.
What's this karate tool called?
Skizors.
Skizors, all right, I'm down. So we have an unboxing video for a brand that I'm in love with and I'm a huge fan of. We tried the Javelin Lance unboxing and failed miserably, so that's our fault and is no reflection on Daniel and Mindy Gallagher, who were kind enough to get this out to me lickety-split. So we are
the nicest people, aren't they?
I think they are. I hope to meet them one day. But they did not, I purchased these, so it's not like they're paying me to say that.
Yeah.
All right, so there we are. We're open. I hope I didn't wreck any of the bottles inside.
Sorry about your box.
I'm sorry too. I apologize. Anyway. All right, let's see. What do we have in
I
here?
am so excited, guys. I don't know.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
A
The
new-
packing peanuts saved the day.
Oh, new olfactory.
We punctured the thing though.
Oh, but guess what? Quality packaging. And so even if your shipment from Gallagher Fragrances gets stabbed by a lance, thank you.
Amongst waves.
Amongst waves, yeah, that's a good one. So even if it gets stabbed by some
Amongst waves.
crazy person with a lance, then you'll be A-okay. So what do we have in here?
Oh my goodness, guys! New
So-
olfactory memory.
We have a pack of samples. We'll get to those in a little bit. I did order one sample, but we have 2 full bottles.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Bought two?
buddy. You know why? Because one is Oh Hello, which I remember I had a sample of and I just wasted the sample. I mean, I just sprayed it and sprayed it and sprayed it.
Really?
And this one is going into the vault, they said. They'll do that thing where they'll have a fragrance and then they'll vault it for a while and they'll bring it back. So,
Basil. Biggerade? Bigarade?
you say Biggerade, I say Biggerod. It's like Gatorade for large people.
Biggerade.
No, I think it's an orange smell.
Violet leaf, orange blossom, velvet wood, and patchouli. Oh, hello.
So velvet wood is an interesting note. I was reading the website, and velvet wood, I believe, is an accord that Daniel Gallagher made himself. So this is not like a product that comes ready-made like Akigala wood or any of that. So he's actually making his own accords, and he's giving them names, which is awesome.
That's
because
sweet.
he's a perfumer, and he should be able to
He has
do that.
Creative freedom. Yeah.
And then this one, I'm super stoked on.
What is that?
Look at that. It just says limited
What
edition.
is that, guys?
And then on the back, Evergreen Dream. So this, I believe, if I recall correctly, is a fougere that has a piney aspect to it. And you know, we have reviewed some beautiful piney fragrances on the channel.
Have you smelled this one?
No, man, I just blind bought that.
it?
I
Come
blind
on.
bought it because I was
This
like,
is a limited edition.
listen, I love 99% of the fragrances. I can't think of one I really dislike. And I'm so happy with Rosé All Day and
Yeah,
Rosé
Rosé
Noir.
All Day, or Rose. Which one was the one with the oud?
Rosé Noir.
That one's so
That thing
good.
is baller. So I'm not going to use the lance to open this. Let's put Evergreen Dream aside and let's check out Oh Hello.
That's exciting.
Oh Hello.
They kill every fragrance.
I mean,
so,
look at that. Look at that.
I got high hopes for these.
And again, you can buy, so I bought 2 bottles and another limited edition sample we'll get to for less than the cost of like most other niche perfumes. Look at that. I mean, the packaging's just gorgeous.
I like how they always have the
Love it.
notes on there. So convenient.
And then inside it says a new olfactory memory awaits. Just beautiful. Love the boxes. I'm a box keeper. Not everybody is. All right, we'll leave that there. why don't we use our, oh yeah, it's right here.
It's almost
Expensive.
like a chalkboard or something, but not as gritty.
Yeah, it's got that matte
Yeah.
feeling to it.
Yeah.
And then it's got this enormous, hold on, let's see if we can hear it.
Oh!
Yes, I love it. All right. Oh, look at that. And the sprayer's even facing the right direction.
That's amazing.
That's the kind of attention to detail I like. All right, are you ready? Oh, that's what you want with a brand new perfume. You don't want it to come out on the first shot. All right. Nice. Okay, good sprayer.
You smelled this one? This is the
A
one you
long
ran.
time ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember liking this fragrance, I think a couple years ago when I had the sample of it, because it has this ozonic, springy feel to it. It's really personal. I think the name Oh Hello, it's part of an O collection. I think there's Oh Hello, Overt, and maybe something else.
So if Biggerade is a orange itself, they have orange and then orange blossom as well. So a lot of orange in here, or citruses.
It's citrusy, but
Is this like a fougere to you or no?
it gives me some of that vibe, but I think the violet leaf actually, the violet patchouli, I would classify this as almost an airy chypre. But then again,
it smells really clean and really good.
This is definitely this is my definition, I think, of a white t-shirt fragrance. This is super, super nice. You could dress this up, but this is a beautiful all around wear. And now that we're heading into spring, I'm gonna be rocking this all the time.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe that, but it's just a clean. It's not like a laundry,
No.
but it makes it like that white t-shirt's fresh out of the box. Pop that on, pop this on. That smells good. Maybe it's part of that basil in there.
So yeah, the basil gives it almost a slight, it's not herby. It's
like
almost
a
like
gardening
slightly
and
spicy, a little green, and then you have the violet leaf, which gives it that dimension, right? The air. And then the Biggerod, which I only know Biggerod from Biggerod Concentrate in Frederick Mall. And then I imagine this is gonna dry down really nice with the velvet wood, which probably does some of the pushing too, and the patchouli.
Good stuff.
All right, so we'll let that
Good stuff.
macerate. So I'm very pleased with that. Now,
We both haven't smelled this.
I don't know anybody who's smelled this.
I don't know anyone else who knows about Gallagher Fragrances. They're just awesome.
I'm gonna shout out the Fragrance Apprentice again. The Fragrance Apprentice turned me on to Behold Patchouli, which won an Art and Olfaction Award. And I was so intrigued by the notes that I checked it out. Look at that.
So the bottle is the same as the other bottle. I was expecting limited edition to mean the bottle, but it's a limited edition fragrance. Like no one could get.
The juice is limited edition.
Gotcha.
So
I thought the bottle was okay.
yeah,
Wow.
look at that. So this has the notes on it: galbanum, lavender, pine resin, patchouli, oak moss, and cashmerean. So I'm hoping that this is.
Was this just released?
I bought it the end of last month. Yeah, so let's
Oh my
say
goodness.
2 weeks.
When are they
and
stopping the?
I don't know. I don't know. I hope that there's time. If this is good, I'll have to buy it back up.
Me
But-
too.
so I'm hoping. Well, there's what I hope, but then there's what it is. Let's smell it. Oh, here, I'll let you get that first
All right.
spray deliciousness.
I'm gonna hide it on you.
Do it.
Where do you want me to spray on this? The top?
Yeah, you can spray the tip.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Bottle was primed and ready to go.
Dude, that's good. That's good.
Are you getting the notes in these orders? Like the galbanum is
I
going
don't know
to
what
be that
is.
like.
But I get lavender.
Galbanum is that green note that's in Chanel fragrances.
It smells like it. That's good.
Oh yeah. Oh baby, hold on. That's a good. This is.
That's freaking good, man. I don't know if evergreen.
You can get some. Can I spray
Maybe
it again?
pine resin. Yeah, yeah.
Let me smell. Oh yeah. Ooh, I am getting. So the galbanum's up top and it's green, but then the lavender, it's almost a floral lavender. Not a grandma's bathroom lavender, but
You do get
it's a
like
flower.
You do get all of that. Yeah, you get the pine resin. I get a pine resin more than like a pine.
This is
Like,
like being
that's
in a
like
forest.
Yeah, that's oh man. The pine plays off the lavender, plays off the what is it? Galbanum? I don't know.
Galbanum's a little flower that is just green, classic like Chanel smell.
Is the cashmerean like just a
So the cashmerean's a base note. I believe this is a molecular compound that makes things smooth like a cashmere sweater, a little
it's supposed to
cozy.
imitate the cashmere sweater like feel or the smell, like not the smell, just like more of the vibe of the smoothness.
I think the coziness of it, which is interesting because most fougères they have edges to them, right? Especially like the low end ones. But this is beautiful.
This almost gives me like a minty,
And-
fresh, like, but not like a barbershop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
I get
good.
something that's mildly citrusy, but I know that there's not citrus listed in here. Whatever the accord is, it's beautifully blended because there's no harsh edges at all in this fragrance. And what's cool about this is this almost is like a Maison Francis Kurkdjian between the oak moss in the bottom, given the smoothness and the cashmerean. This smells to me like if MFK were to do a pine fragrance.
It does.
But this has a little more, I think it has a little more personality.
There's a lot going on here, but it's all done so smooth. It's just one.
Yeah, I'm stoked to wear this. And this, I think, is in that realm where I think this is an everyday wear. Oh, a little soapiness. The oak moss is coming out. Almost like a French soap.
This one's almost like a cotton now.
And this is Oh Hello. Ooh, this has gotten bigger. The Oh Hello is growing. I guess that's where the Oh Hello comes from. You spray it and you're like, hi, and then you go back and you're like, oh hello. Yeah, cotton is a really great descriptor for this. But it doesn't smell like laundry.
No.
It smells like almost like cotton if you were to pluck it off a cotton plant.
You think you could layer these two?
Ooh, that's a cool idea. It might
So
be.
we do one strip where we spray both on it?
Why not, man?
Why not?
Let's do it. What should we do first? Should we do Oh Hello and then Evergreen? Or Evergreen and then Oh Hello?
What do you want to do, like the heavier one first? What do you usually do? Or a lighter one first and then layer the heavy one? I think the heavier one and then...
All right. So I think the Evergreen is a little heavier.
Yeah, let's do the evergreen
All right.
first.
All right, cool. So we'll do. Yeah, it's on there. I'm sorry, I just like the way it smells. Oh man.
Oh, the initial
Oh, it's
rip.
so good. And then and again, oh, that is fascinating. That was a great idea.
That's amazing.
Super fascinating. And
It's almost starting to get like an ambergris feel.
yes, I think, yeah, between the oak moss and all those middle notes.
It's almost like a Silence the Sea ambergris type of feel.
Yeah, but it's not funky
But it's
at
not
all.
funky. It's like a smooth.
Ooh, that's lovely, man.
How does the forest turn aquatic?
Well, I think that violet leaf note in this guy, in the Oh Hello, mixed with that lavender pine tree patchouli. Do they have any notes in common? Yeah, they have patchouli in common. But this is smooth.
Let's smell one.
All right.
Let's do one then the other and then together. Let's
All
go.
right. So that's Oh Hello, right? And they're very different. Oh Hello is this ozonic, beautiful fragrance, almost like
Cotton fresh hanging laundry, but not laundry. Fresh wind, airy.
This is almost coastal, but not salty. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe this is the lake that's on the edge of the forest.
And this is getting away from evergreens to me. It's becoming more fresh resins rather than. I mean, there's that pine resins, but I'm not getting like an evergreen tree. I'm getting more just like. It's more changing.
This,
In a good way. In a good way.
yeah, this doesn't smell like pine tree needles.
Like when I think evergreen dream, I'm thinking a forest of just evergreen, like the biggest evergreen pine you can ever. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting like it's almost like a.
It's like fresh pine pitch, right? Like if you were to have it dripping. So this time of year where
It's
we
like a
are,
buttery pine. Or
the little crystals will be coming off, and sometimes they're tacky.
instead of the maple syrup, it's like that.
It's
syrup.
the pine that's running.
Yeah.
Because it has this color. I can see the color.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very, very light ambery, and I think that might be even the oak moss and that other, what's the other one on the bottom? I wanted to say patchouli. Nah, maybe it's the cashmere, but it's super cozy.
If we're talking colors, I get like that amber color, but also
Yeah.
purple instead of green. Where I'd expect green, I'm thinking like oranges and purples.
Yeah, I need to learn more about that bigarad note.
Well, let's see it together now.
The bigarad's in this one. So galbanum lavender. So we mixed them on that. Let's see what your
it's a
concoction
brain
is like.
overload right now. Fresh but foresty but aquatic. It's like you're going to the beach next to a forest. I don't know. That's just killer.
It does have a beachy feel to it, as a matter of fact.
Like it transitions from the forest to a beach when you add them together. It's weird,
That's wild.
but something
That's
inside
wild.
me told me to do it.
I love it. I'm very, very pleased.
pickups.
And
Good pickups.
if you're used to buying niche perfumes, you could buy both of these, layer them, and it would still be more cost effective than most niche perfumes that are out there. Even some designer perfumes. I think they're about 100, 120 maybe tops.
That's reasonable.
Super easy for 50 ml. So you have 100 mLs for, let's say, $250, like handcrafted, beautiful. Like that's spring. Like I'm done for
Can't
spring.
believe
All right.
this is limited. I gotta do my research on.
You know what? I will see how much is left. If not, I'll decant you some. All right, we have samples. I did purchase one sample because there was another super rare sample that they were.
No way.
Oh, and this is it.
Carpe Cafe.
Carpe Cafe. So I figured
You only ordered one sample and they sent you multiples?
I only ordered the Carpe. I ordered this, and the Carpe Cafe, and then they sent me 3 extras we have to check out.
What?
But this is it. Oh, look at that. That's got that limited look to
juice.
it. I know. Look at that.
It's like a
Oh, all right.
like a Coca-Cola.
Let's get a strip here.
I'll let you do the honors. It's yours. I feel like I can't even touch it.
No, I'll get out of town, man. Ooh. Oh, baby. Oh, I can smell it over here.
That's amazing.
Oh.
That's amazing.
This is my kind of coffee fragrance.
Yeah.
This smells like you wake up in the morning, you walk downstairs, and somebody's already making coffee for you.
It's even better than what you guys are thinking. It's even better. Wow. It's almost like coffee, but like a toffee or something though.
So you're on the money. So it's Colombian coffee, which, you know what, I drink enough coffee to know exactly what they're getting at. This is ever so slightly acidic in the background of the coffee. This is not burnt coffee. This is not espresso. This is Colombian coffee. Because Colombian coffee would look like this. Unless I make it, then it would be overdosed. But
the coffee note in this is so vivid. It's like a coffee bread or something. So like you could just bite out of, like, I don't know, or a coffee ice cream or something. Doesn't it smell like coffee ice cream?
That's the vanilla, but I'm also getting, there's resins on the bottom that almost give it has the texture of vanilla bean ice cream, but in your nose.
Would you want to smell like coffee?
So I have other coffee fragrances, right? That smell amazing, that I don't want to wear.
Right.
Because like I'll spray them in the room, but I don't want to smell like a delicious latte. It's
a manly coffee.
This is manly because in the base we have cypress, so we have some woody notes.
Sorry, I was gonna.
Yeah, and then there's myrrh in there, which I think the myrrh is adding to the deliciousness of the coffee. And then at the base there's sandalwood, which this is not a buttery sandalwood.
There's something deep about the coffee that might be the acidic.
Yeah. It's not a perfectly round like cafe, you know.
There's no mistaking this is straight up coffee.
Oh yeah.
That is just like ground beans in your face. Maybe the slightest bit of cream.
But the cypress note in there rescues it and gives it some of the depth and snatches it away from gourmand like fluffiness.
It's almost like a coffee liqueur.
There's something, like a
White Russian or something.
It's been a while since I've been around one of those, but I think you mean Black Russian.
Is it? I thought it was like coffee and the Bailey's cream or something. I don't know.
I don't drink.
I'm not really I'm not a bartender. No.
I don't know, man. Are there any bottles of this left?
Oh no.
Because
2 ml though, it's a generous sample.
Yeah, that's a beautiful fragrance.
I like it. I don't know if I would have to. I feel like that one's a go big or go home. You can't just do one spray. It's like boom, boom, boom. We just gotta command. You're already going big with one spray, so I would be curious to try that out.
So we're just giving first impressions here. My initial impression from smelling this is that this is probably like an 8-10 hour fragrance if you put on like 3-4 sprays, and it's gonna change over the course of a day. And by the time it gets down to that like French vanilla myrrh cypress note, it's gonna be super sweet. It's gonna be, sweet as in pleasurable, not sweet as in sugary.
I'm excited with what this guy can do with perfume.
It's insane. Yeah. All right. Next up is Cadence. We've smelled this already. What else is in here?
Is that the root beer one to me? I don't remember.
You want to spray it real quick? We have Cadences right there. And then we have Skydive.
Should I just spray the card?
Yeah, spray the card. I think that's why
The front or the back? Back?
Probably the back. It's more absorbent. Super nice. I mean, the quality of the images are beautiful. Made in the United States of America, not tested on animals. Skydive we smelled. This is a beautiful fragrance. This, I would almost layer. So Skydive just smells like a perfectly sunny day. Like perfectly sunny.
That is crazy.
Perfectly sunny. I like this. I like the cadence. I like the little pepperiness up top. Beautiful.
This is almost like a, I don't even know how to describe that. It's so clean that it's amazing.
It's, picture, I have an image for you. Do you know those big lollipops that are on sticks?
Mm-hmm.
You have one that's perfectly transparent orange candy.
I was thinking candy from that.
Yeah, but not overly sweet. And you have it on a stick and you just lick it and it smells like that. Oh, that's lovely. That's totally unisex to me. Usually the pearlescent fragrances trend a little feminine, but this one I like. This other one, we have one more.
It's almost as addicting as like the Orange Pledge, you know, but it's like a good version.
No, this is way better than Orange Pledge.
But you
I
know
can
what
see
I'm
how
saying?
you smell
like
it.
an
Yeah.
airy orange. Now that you said orange, it's like a candied.
Do you know what this smells like to me? And this is not BS. This is what a vacation house should smell like. You know what I mean? You're like, hold on, we're gonna rent a house
Clean
somewhere. You get in there, but it's just in a beautiful place, and you have all like the summer airs. Oh, it has the notes on the back. So it has fresh air, green apple, tulip blossoms, pink sugar, sea mist, and vetiver. I'm misleading everybody by saying orange, but I get like
I do too.
something citrusy.
Green apple.
Maybe it's that. Yeah. Now that you
right.
say it, I can get it. All right, and then we have.
Very nice
So that's
cards.
Skydive, and then we have Bergamot Silk, which I think was also limited edition. That,
This guy doesn't miss.
so that to me smells like the feminine version. So that must have the violet note that's in here.
You're picking up stuff I'm not at this
Really?
point.
Because I'm not, like, the bergamot is either so dry.
This still just smells like cotton to me. But I just smelled the coffee one. No,
It's got a slight, so this is the Oh Hello. It's got an ever so slight pleasurable, like musky, medicinal note to it. Like a very nice.
This is
what
more
I
the
associate.
feminine version of Skydive to me.
Yes. Totally. Yes.
I can't even smell this anymore.
I know,
I'm
we've
going
only
nose blind.
We've sprayed a ton of perfume right now.
Guys,
Anyway, these were all blind buys, and I think another home run, 3 home runs, because this Carpe Cafe is dope, and
thanks
I'm
for
happy
letting me
with
smell these.
Oh Hello, and then this Evergreen Dream. I'm walking out of the dojo tonight, and I'm dousing myself in that.
Have you ever smelled any of these?
Yeah, what are your favorite
How
Gallagher
rare
fragrances?
are these? You know, I don't know.
I think that everybody should be talking about Gallagher fragrances. Value for money, quality, projection, they last long, and they're unique without being off-putting and weird.
And their sample things are good sprayers, you know. Sometimes they chintz out on the samples, you know, and you get like a little terrible spray. Like everything's been good. Great quality. I like how he keeps the theme of like the matte black with the putting notes on the reflective.
Yeah,
Super
good
cool.
packaging. So, again, we're sorry for massacring the box, but it's what
know,
you do for clicks.
And these are like the perfect size, aren't they? They're
I
not
like
too
50
big.
mil. Yeah, I like 50 mil.
All right.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Gallagher.
Bow us out, Christian.
Great. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara.
Peace out.
Yeah, Gallagher. Thank you.
Quality.